I opened my eyes and see that I'm in an unfamiliar place. I looked around only to realize that I'm the only one here. The sky, it's gray and it's foggy. The sea, I'm standing on the water. Where am I? My eyes widened and I touched my neck because I don't have a voice. I frowned and looked in front when I heard a sound of a bell. I squint when I saw a figure there. It's only when I realized that there's a red torii in a far distance from me. I run there, I want to ask that person. Where am I? I didn't bother shouting, I don't have a voice anyway. Then the sound of the bell came ringing again. I stopped running when I realized that I can't get past the torii. But I can see that person now. And my eyes widened in shock. That figure is familiar. I could never forget that orange hair. I could only see his back, but I know I'm not mistaken. Shoyo. I tried shouting, but he didn't look at me. I tried to go near him, but I can't. Shoyo. Please. Look at me. I already know that he can't hear me. I already know that I don't have a voice. But why am I still trying? Why am I so desperate to see you? Why are you here? I didn't realize that a lone tear just fell. My eyes are just on him. And I stopped struggling when he slowly turned his face here. And our eyes met. Shoyo. I called him. But he just stared at me without any emotions. Like he doesn't know me at all. I flinched when I heard his voice. And what he said to me just made me cry even more. I reached out my hand to him when he started walking away again. I wanted to follow him. I wanted to go with him. Please. Shoyo. I don't know what to do. Kenma. Hey. Kitten, wake up. Kenma wakes up and stand up from his bed. He's panting and a cold sweat just fell from his forehead. Nightmare. Kenma couldn't answer for a second. He still feels like his voice is not there. I don't know if it's a nightmare. You were shouting the chibi's name. This is the first time since the funeral. I'm fine, Kuru. I won't fight anymore. Do you want a breakfast in bed? No. It's fine. I'll eat with you. Kuru smiles and helped Kenma getting up. While Kenma went to the bathroom to brush his teeth. After that, he goes to their dining table and Kuru is waiting there. Morning, kitten. Morning. He sits down and Kuru started cutting his pancake for him while he poured some chocolate syrup on it. You know, you really should let me do this stuff, Kuru. It's fine. I don't get to do this for you since I'm already in college. Let me spoil my kitten. Kenma rolled his eyes and just started eating. They were silent for a moment and Kenma just remembered something again. It was also a Saturday morning and Kenma went to the kitchen to get a milk. Shoyo. Can you just stay still? But I'm really excited. How about I cook pancake for us? Do you even know how? Of course. I'm Hinata, Shoyo. Then Hinata laughed while doing the mix for the pancake. Kenma just bit his lips and stared at his friend while cooking the pancake. After some time, the pancake is already cooked and he's surprised to see a decent pancake. Wow. I didn't actually believe that you can do it. Hey. That's so mean. You gotta have a little faith in me, Kenma. But Kenma just stick out his tongue on him. And that made Hinata pout. You're so mean. Thanks. That's not a compliment. I'll take it as a compliment then. Hemp. His hands started shaking and that caused for him to drop the fork. Kenma. Kuru stands up from his seat and went beside him. He pulled him in his chest and Kenma just realized there that he's crying again. Kuru. It's fine, kitten. We all need time to cope up. I'm here, I'll be here with you. They stayed like that until Kenma finally stops crying. Sorry, Kuru. I told you it's fine. We really should go out. You need fresh air. Huh. But I don't want to go out. If you're here, you're just going to remember him again. Every corner of this room is filled with memories of him. You need a change of sky. Sky. Isn't that? You're my sky. That doesn't make any sense. I know, right? You're so stupid, Kuru. I'm your stupid kitten. Then Kuru smirks. And that made Kenma smile a little. Fine. I'm only going out because you forced me. Throwing kisses. I'm not going to call anyone. It will just be the two of us because I want you all for myself today. I don't want to deal with anyone today. You're fine. Then we're set. You should get ready. I'll be waiting here. K. Kenma went upstairs to take a quick bath. After some time, Kenma walks out of the room wearing a white V-neck cardigan with yellow and black designs without anything underneath. For the bottom, he's wearing a dark green wide shorts and a Balenciaga black sandals. He tops his head with a bucket hat. You ready? Yeah. You're not wearing underneath the cardigan. Yeah, that's hot, kitten. You're embarrassing me. Kuru laughed. I'm so glad you're mine. Stop it. Kenma started blushing and he looked away. He started walking away and that just made Kuru laugh even more and follow the small male. Kitten. I was just teasing. Kitteen. Come on, don't leave me behind. Shut up, Kuru.
Yeah.
They're both outside of Kenma's house now. And they're walking silently. And it's weird for Kenma. Where are we going? Let's go underground first. Kenma's eyes widened when he heard his use of words. You used to say that to me a lot too. Kenma thought. And he just stared at him for a while. I have a surprise. Kuru didn't let him speak and just holded his hand and pulled him somewhere. And they really went literally underground. It's an underground parking lot. So Kenma already knows what's the surprise is for. Do you have a car or a bike? A bike. Then Kuru showed a black motorcycle. Where the hell did Kuru found a money to pay for a Harley Davidson fat boy? Kuru. You didn't stole this, right? Kitten. Who do you think I am? Stop smirking. It's making me think that you stole this. That's a mean kitten. Then where the hell did you get the money? You're a kid. Yeah. What do you mean yeah? It's almost 2 million yen you dumbass. Oh. Let's not talk about where I got it. It's Lev isn't it? Then Kuru looked away. And started whistling. This dumbass is so obvious. So it's him. Let's go. I was planning on taking you somewhere. Then Kuru sits and started the engine. Kenma just squinted his eyes and tisked. You won this time you dumbass. Have a sit kitten. We're still not over about this. Kenma can clearly hear that gulp. He smirks and hugs him when Kuru maneuvers the bike. Then they went outside. Where are we going? Somewhere. Kenma didn't argue it anymore and just let Kuru drive. He still has it, Kenma thought while looking at Kuru. The weather is pretty good today. I thought it will just keep on raining all week. It just stopped. I always like that. No one's asking. Samin kitten. Because I already know it dumbass, Kenma said in his head. After that, Kuru just keeps on talking and Kenma replies whenever he wants. Then after some time, they stopped in a park. Where are we? We'll stop here first. Nature's calling. Wait for me here okay? Oh. Okay then. Kuru quickly ran somewhere to pee while Kenma just remained in his seat and waited. He stared at the people who looks like waiting for someone. Is there a concert here? Kenma asked. He didn't mind it anymore and just took out his phone and started playing. He was about to beat the game but someone interrupted that when he receives a call. It's been a while. What do you want? Don't be so impatient, Black. I just wanted to check up on you. I think, aside from Karasuno, you're one of the most affected too. So I wanted to ask, how are you doing? Stop acting so concerned, Akashi. What the hell do you want? Haha. You got me. Kenma went silent for a minute. Is he going to make me kill someone again? I want you to teach someone a lesson. I didn't know you're the vengeful type. They have to be put in their places. They're crossing out of the line. So, who is it? Ushijima Wakatoshi. Akashi already ended the call without even hearing his answer. He stared at his phone for a while and just sighed and hid it inside his pocket again. He just told me to teach him a lesson, not to kill him, Kenma said while staring at the people in the park. Kenma doesn't want to think why Akashi became like that. He became short-tempered and Kenma is not liking that. It's been a month after the funeral and this is the first time that Akashi talked to him again and gave him an order. Is it because of that? Something came up in his head and that made him remember the day of the funeral. There's no way he would be affected after that. He didn't know that he spoke out his thoughts without knowing. Yao. Kenma. Sorry I took so long. Let's go. Kenma's voice was suddenly covered by a loud noise. They both look where that came from. And they're now seeing someone familiar to them, on the stage, holding a guitar and singing. Is that, Semi? I heard there's a lot of Filipinos here. So this next song is for you guys. Especially for those whose heart broken today. The people went, ah, and he just laughed a little. He's really cool. I'm way cooler though. Jealous. Why would I be? I'm better than him. Handsomer than him. And just generally better. Do you like him? I like his voice. Yeah! Being honest. So you like his voice better than me? Should I start getting voice lessons? I like his voice better. But, I like the way your voice makes me feel, so safe. I won. Hey, take that Semi. You're so dumb. Let's go. Wait. I want to hear him sing more.
Di ko naisip na merong hanggan. Ako yung nauna, pero di ang wakas.
Hate to admit it. His voice is really good. What are you doing? I'll search that song later. And translate it. But what's this feeling that I understand that language? Kuru. Stop thinking that you're a genius. Hey. Let's just go. Expressionless. Then they left while Kuru is sulking. You better not take me on some cafe out there. He can see how Kuru flinched and his guess was correct. We were not going there. Did you just take me out to show off your bike? That too. So you don't have any plans anymore. Of course I have. Then they speed up a bit and it took them 20 minutes to finally arrive in their destination. Is this what you call an improvise? Kitten, stop it. Are we going to a mall? Yeah, I mean, we're in Shinjuku anyway. You did take me to a bunch of crowds. Hey, we'll do a lot of things here. Like what? Like eating. Since we didn't get to eat. Then play. We could have done that in my house. I figured. But you need to see people. And this is the only way I can think of. We should have come to Karasuno. You'll just get worse. Kenma turned his head down and they were both silent. How were they? Especially, Kageyama. Kenma. You're having a bad time already. But they're definitely having it worse than me. Are you sure about this? Yeah. I heard that they took 2 weeks off and didn't practice. The current third years failed their midterms while the second years, especially Kageyama, was absent in those 2 weeks. Yamaguchi were admitted to the hospital because he had a panic attack. While the former third years, well, I haven't really heard anything from them. But I'm sure they're just forcing themselves to be okay. And that is all, happening because of me. They don't deserve to suffer, but I'm making them for my own selfishness. But what can I do? I already told to myself that nothing matters as long as he's here and he's happy. I told myself that I'll be alright as long as he's by my side. That no matter what I do, no matter who I kill, I told myself that I won't regret it. Because it's all for him, for me to see that smile. Kenma. What? Let's eat. I'm pretty sure you're hungry. We didn't eat anything. So let's go. When Kuru is pulling him to a restaurant, he faced him and just sighed when he saw him spacing out. I should really try harder next time, Kuru thought while looking at him. Then he faced the front again and was about to go inside a restaurant, but he heard someone. Oh. Kuru-san. So much for just the two of us. Hey, Lev. Did you just grew your hair? You noticed. Right. Are you alone? Where's the demon? Are you guys gonna eat? I'll treat you. Alright. So shameless. That's so rude. But yeah, so true. How's the bike, Kuru-san? Lev, shut up for once. Let's go. Kuru entered a restaurant first while the two just followed. This will be tiring, Kenma just thought while entering. Kenma looked at Lev's back and just sighed when he turned his face down. Does he? No. Okay. So what are you going to order? Anything is fine. I don't feel like eating. You're going to eat. Hey Lev. I haven't really eaten here before. Did you just came in because you're? How about teriyaki? There's no teriyaki there, Kuru. Then Lev. Just order anything. Lev pouted then just agreed while the two reserved a sit. Lev probably hates me. Anyone would if they found out that I kill. Kenma. Kitten. What? Let me in, Kenma. I can't keep on doing this if you won't open up to me. I'm here. Please, we can get through this. I'm really sorry, Kuru. I'm back. Oh. What's happening? Is there some drama? You're always wrong timing. I'll go to the bathroom. Kenma quickly went there and washed his face because he can already feel himself tearing up. Then he stared at himself at the mirror first. This is just, you don't deserve this, Kuru. Kenma straightened his back and took a deep breath before leaving. He was about to walk out, but someone prevented him from that. Excuse. Kozume. Lev. He looked up at him as he steps back and Lev just pinned him on the wall. Let me ask you one thing, Kozume. You. Kenma gulped. This is it. Killed him, didn't you? What were you going to do? Just answer. I did. Are you going to kill me? My lord didn't just die just for you to die after, Kozume. My lord, sacrificed his everything for you. He was already happy, why do you have to ruin it again? I'm sorry. Will your apology bring him back? Will it actually do something? You always ruined everything. Why does my lord had to suffer for you? I don't know. I don't know either. I don't know what he saw in me. I don't know what he's planning. All I know is, I don't care to whatever will happen to me in the upcoming days. I just want to protect Kuru. He is all that matters to me. Even if I did ended up killing my only friend. I don't regret that. As long as Kuru. How long will you be able to keep him from knowing the truth? What will happen to you if he remembers everything? What do you think he'll feel if he'll know that his lover was the one who killed his best friend? What are you going to do, Kozume? I won't let him remember that. I won't let you. I'm not planning on making him remember his heinous past, Kozume. I'm pretty sure my lord doesn't want that either. But you can't stop his own head. He'll one day remember and you won't have a choice but to accept that. After that, Lev returned to their seat. While Kenma remained there, still not moving from what he heard. No. I won't let that happen. Kenma fought in his head and went out of the bathroom and returned to their sit. You sure took your time. There were a lot of people. Figures. Oh well. Thanks for the food. Let's eat. Thanks for the food. Thanks. They started eating and Lev is back in acting like nothing happened. I wish I could do that, Kenma said in his head while staring at the two who's fighting over something. He looked away and sighed and just turned his face down and started thinking about Hinata again. I don't want to regret taking your life, Shoyo, because you're the only friend I ever had in this dark, cruel world, Kenma thought again and felt his eyes tearing up again. I may be stronger than you when it comes to battle, but you're stronger than me when it comes to conquering hardships, he said again. You don't run away from your problems, you stand strong and you're brave when facing adversity. You're very different from me. Now that you're gone, you're not here anymore, I don't have the confidence to face what you left for me. I'm not strong enough to face the reality yet. Please, help me. Kuru, shut up. You're embarrassing. I thought you're dozing off. But hey, let's go. Hey, I want to come. No, you stay here. This is our date. Don't be such a bomber. Oh come on. Just let me tag along. I'm so bored. No. Why aren't you with the demon anyway? Did you guys had a fight? Fine. I won't come along anymore. I'll get going. Bye bye. Something is really going on between those two. They're fishy. But it's none of our business. So let's go out. You barely touched your food, Kenma. If this keeps on, then I won't have a choice but to take you with me. In your apartment. Yeah. I mean you're alone in that house, right? And you're about to graduate anyway. So I'll be waiting until the time. Okay. Thanks, Kuru. But I can just rent my own, you know. True. Okay then. I'll be with every decision you make. The two just stares at the sunset. The chibi loves sunsets. Yeah, he does. Kenma remembers a memory of him again while watching the sunset. It was the same time, he just arrived and saw Hinata was about to go out of his house. What are you doing? Don't tell me you're about to leave. Hey, hee hee. I just want to watch the sunset from outside the house. You know that you can't. You're not supposed to be here. Why can't you just watch it from the window? But it's sunset. It should be seen from the outside. Come on, Kenma. I'll be really careful. I won't let anyone see me. Please. Pretty please. Why do you love the sunset so much? It's just a sun. Hey, how about you? Why do you love anime so much? Those characters don't exist. Are you asking for war, Shoyo? Then don't ask me rude things. But hey, I have a question, Kenma. What does the sunset mean to you? It's nothing. A sun, going down. That's it. Oh. What? Sunset is a moment that will end what you're feeling. Whether you're happy or sad, sunset will be the proof that after everything, your life is only momentarily beautiful. You're right, Shoyo. Kenma smiled while watching the sunset. The world will show a beautiful, addicting light, but in the end, it's just another illusionary light in darkness. The sun is just another star in the night. But I like the night better. Why? The sun is alone in the day. It makes me think that it's carrying the world alone. But when it's night, there are a lot of light that will shine just like the sun. And the moon won't be alone. The sunset is just another way of saying that it's not beautifully the end yet. Because the dark can also be as beautiful as the light, and the stars is the proof of that. Then again, he remembers what he said after. It's the end of life. It will get you hoping that you'll get better, that you'll be alright, when the truth is, it's just starting to get darker and darker. Until your hope shatters and form into those shining stars. But then again, it's not that bad. I couldn't understand before, but I guess I'm starting to see it. Shoyo, your answer to what the sunset means. Kenma. Was it too deep? You don't want. Kuru was stopped because of the sudden ring they both heard from his pocket. He took out his phone. Hey, what's up? Hey, but didn't we pass that yesterday already? Huh. Can't you handle it? I'm with my kitten. What do you mean it's just a cat? I will drop everything for my kitten. Hey, don't drop my grades. Kuru. You can go. But Kenma. I brought you here. I should take you home. I still don't want to. You can go now. I can just take a cab or something. What? No. Kuru. Don't make me repeat myself. But Kenma. I don't want to leave you. I can just ditch our project. Do you want me to ditch you? No. Then start moving your ass. Will you be alright? Yeah. Don't worry about me. Kuru deeply sighed and walks towards him and kissed him on the forehead and hugged him. Sorry kitten. I'll make it up to you, okay? I promise. You don't really have to. Next time, let's just stay all day in my house. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll get going. Sorry again. And I love you. Love you too. Kenma really doesn't want Kuru to go. But what can he do? He has to. Is this what it will feels like if the day will come that I have to let you go? Will I really be able to hide you from the truth? After staying there until the sun comes down, Kenma went back to his house. He's really tired from all of that. He now realizes how Kuru is a big help for him. If he's gone, then he's sure that he could never survive a day. He went inside in his room and stared at the ceiling first. In there, he just felt the heavy feeling that Kuru was talking about. This room is really filled of memory of him. What am I supposed to do now? I want to be strong like you, Shoyo. He cried there for hours. He only stopped when he heard someone knocking. Is it Akashi? No, Akashi won't bother to come here just to order me. He went down and didn't care to what he looks right now. When he opened the door, he was surprised to see who's in front of him. Kita. I'll go straight to the point, Kozume-kun. What, is it? You're the one who killed Dawes, right?